In this video, I wanna show you how to play the Warwick Carry comp in TFT Set 9. So this comp has basically been the highest win rate comp out of all, based on the stats right here. In the new patch though, 13.15, it's a bit lower. They nerfed like the Warwick augment with that it caps out at 40 stacks instead of 50. So right here is a 4.40. It doesn't have much, you know, stats on it though. Like the play rate is 0.05. You know, the patch has been out very short, so maybe it's a bit higher, a bit lower. We don't know, but I think the comp is still like really good. I would, you know, guess that it's gonna go up a bit, you know. But all in all, what you really want in the comp, it's if we start out with his items, you really need these 3 items. Like all other items are pretty bad. Like the stats on the average placement goes up a lot, but on Ginso, Bloodthirster, and the Quicksilver, you get a lower placement of like 1 on each one, and it kind of makes sense, right? All other items doesn't really fit in his build. You really need the Ginso so he stacks his augment, and you really need Bloodthirster so you get that healing. He doesn't die, you know. And the Quicksilver, you need that so he keeps ramping up the attack speed and never gets stunned. And you know, you should never play this comp if you don't have a Ravenous Hunter, right? Because yeah, that's what makes Warwick be the carry. Without him, he only heals. With this augment, you know, he gets attack damage and ability power, and his passive healing is replaced. That's why you really need like the Bloodthirster, right? So in the comp, you want a lot of challengers, because that's gonna make him attack faster, get more stacks with the augment, which gives him more damage. But you can also throw in some juggernauts if you get like an emblem, or you know, if you just don't have challengers. So either juggernaut or challengers are really good. I usually try to go for like 4 juggernaut, 6 challenger, because yeah, if you just get a spat of either one, it's like pretty easy to hit the 6 and 4, but you need a spat to, you know, play them both. And then you also want like 2 Zaun as well, so you get like a modifier on Warwick as well. Like yeah, there's some pretty good Zaun items for him, right? What's a good noted to mention is like if you get which one is it? This one, Hextech Exoskeleton. He like cleanse all the negative effects. Then you maybe don't need the Quicksilver because you already have that item, right? Maybe then it's better for another item if you already have a cleanse effect. So you keep that in mind when you know, to check the Zaun item before like slamming some items. But this is basically the board. And if you get like a challenger spat, you can remove Samira for, you know, Juggernaut or something like that. So what you want to do is, you know, you stay a bit low level, you level up to you have a 40% chance of hitting 2 costs, and then there you slow roll for the Warwick 3-star, and once you hit him, you basically just go to level 8, you know, to fit in more traits, more units. And you know, if you hit a lot of sets, you can go for him 3-star as well, if you like hit it randomly. Or a 3-star Callista is not bad either. I usually like having a Shiv on Callista, just because, you know, Warwick does a bit of magic damage as well. So it's kind of like buffing his damage if you get a Shiv on her, and it's a good item on her as well, right? Other than that, you just build, you know, random normal items, like a random Sunfire. If you get more items, you start itemizing Yasuo and Kaisa with the random shenanigans you hit. Like on Yasuo, I mean, you can build normal items. This is kind of what I like to build on him. If I had to choose what items I have, it's something like that. Looks a bit weird, but with the rapid fire cannon, he snipes the backline and one-shots them with the infinite edge, and then he also, you know, survives with the GA or whatever that item is called nowadays. So we're kicking it off right here with the Shadow Isles beginning. So it's the one where you collect the souls and then you just get a random item and shenanigans like that. So off the bat, we already have 2 of our units. So that's very nice. The Warwick and the Set. We basically want both of those. Here I'm just gonna sell for 10. I should have done that, but I'm a bit too slow. I mean, you can also hold the Jace if you want to go like Piltover. So let's just say I didn't sell him because I tried to hit that. But we sold it there because now we had some time to think. So here, some good options. I like the Shimmer Scale one, it's really good. If you get it on 2-1, you know, you can stack the gold the entire game and become really rich. But honestly, since this is basically the highest win rate comp in the game, I just insta-picked that Ravenous Hunter. We already have some Warwicks, so kind of off to a great start here, not gonna lie. So you can see we're kind of useless in the beginning. That's all fine. We're scaling. We're just gonna, you know, try to be strong and as possible without rolling. So I'm just playing 2 Warwicks right here because what else am I really gonna play, right? But only one of them gets the augment. So basically the other Warwicks use a tank. But yeah, he's already kind of popping off here. So we all actually won that fight somehow. So onto the carousel. I'm down for either a sword, bow, or a rod, you know. We're going for this sword first. So that's the Bloodthirster completed. Now we really just need to find a Quicksilver and we need to find a... what's it called? Ginso, right? So that's the plan right here. We're just playing this random Tarek because wasn't really any traitor unit we could fit in. So it's just gonna be the strongest unit for now. And onto the last round. We kind of have a pretty awkward start this game, right? Win-loss, never getting a lose or a win streak. But it's all good. As long as we have some good econ, that's all that matters. And we're at 30 gold, it's okay, right? Onto the golems right here. We're really hoping for some good items right now. So hopefully Mortog got our back, and yes, he does. So that's a Warwick. Right there, and a lot of money, so we're at 50. So now we can just start getting that money. Decide to just roll a bit over 50 gold because why not? I need to get some unit in, so I'm just not dead, right? So this Vi is gonna be temporary for now. Didn't do much though. Onto the augment, nothing too good here. Unified resistance is really broken, but I think Cybernetic Leech is just better here because it's just gonna buff my Warwick, and basically Warwick is my entire comp, so more healing on him ain't gonna be bad, right? Ain't gonna be bad indeed. So we could like buy the Tarek. I feel like it's just a waste of money at this point. We're just gonna sell him and Vi sooner or later anyways, as soon as we hit our units, right? Decide to use level to 6 though, and to stabilize a bit, and they get 40% chance of hitting Warwick. We haven't really hit our units though. I'm kind of looking for like 4 challengers, but we finally hit it. And you basically want Set because he's an Ionia. You know, the Irelia and Yasuo, they are Ionia and Challenger, so that's why you have Set as your Juggernaut, because he just fits in the comp and buffs Yasuo later, which you're gonna play in the comp, right? And it's 2 costs, so you can even like 3-star him if you get lucky on the roll down. And it wouldn't be that bad, right? So here I'm just taking another cloak to build a Quicksilver. I was kind of like debating if I should build it here, because the Swan item, it was like the Quicksilver one. So I was like, should I build this or not? I didn't quite know, so I probably should have just built it in the beginning, to be honest. Because I didn't even end up playing Swan this game, because I just had like Juggernaut and Challengers instead. So what I ended up doing is I went for the Quicksilver and I just went deep into the Juggernaut trait instead of going Zone. So I should have used the built item from the beginning, but it's fine. At least we got the Ginsu right there. So that's 2 of the items completed. So onto the wolves. Let's see, better wolf wins here. We have the Warwick against these bots right here. So yeah, let's see who's the alpha dog right here. And Warwick takes it home. A lot of 2-cost we got there. So we just hit that set for free. So that's pretty cool. We're hitting some Kaisas as well. I mean, you might as well roll for a Kaisa, because she's a free cost. Usually when you like play reroll comps, you should go for the same cost. It's a lot easier, right? But if you just hit it, you know, why not buy it, right? A 3-star Kalista ain't bad. So this is kind of awkward. I didn't have time to buy it. I was too slow. So I decided to just sell the Samira, whatever. Who cares? Just use a random shitter anyways, right? But we actually hit a Kaisa now. So I kinda just wanna level up and play my units, but I can't because we need to, you know, find the Warwick. So tons of stats, just broken. Cybernetic Leech, I mean it's good, but we already have it. And we have a Bloodthirster, so more healing. It's just gonna not do that much. Like, us getting tons of stats is gonna make the healing more effective, because we have more stats with our HP, and we have more damage, which is just gonna scale with the HP as well. So here I have my Shiv build, so it's gonna make Warwick do some more magic damage. And then I'm just gonna build like Quicksilver. I should have built it like 1 hour ago, but it's all good, right? Boom. Dead. So we're just really trying to hit the unit. So this is the pain of a real roll comp. This is what always happens. So you need to be mentally prepared for when this happens to you. It's a classic joke that Mortog likes to play on us. He gives us 8 copies of all our units. So 8 Warwicks and 8 Kaisas or Kalistas. And then he just hides the rest of the copies. So you never get a 3-star and you go 8th place. And yeah, then jokes on him because we uninstalled the game after that. No, but we're really hoping that we hit a Warwick soon enough, because otherwise I'm just gonna be dead, honestly. So we're gonna roll to 0 every turn. And hopefully we hit. And yeah, so right when you threaten to uninstall the game, that's when you hit the 3-star. So a little trick there. Just hit like the uninstall button, and then you will, you know, hit the units. So now we got both the Kaisa and we got the Warwick secured in the bag. So yeah, we're basically 10 times stronger now. Look at this Warwick. Just the absolute 1v9, honestly. Holy. Don't mind if I do. So and now we're just gonna level up. Since I'm too low, I'm just gonna put in this set, because yeah, I'm a bit scared. Actually, kinda nice power spike. Get Ionia, get Juggernaut, get a 2-cost tank. Yeah, pretty good stuff. So this is actually a pretty strong Piltover guy, right? He has Sari with the good items. He had a strong T-Hex. And Warwick used 8 that like it was nothing. So yeah, that's a pretty good test of this comp, right? And I like having him in the middle, so he's stays on the tanks, just attacks them, scales up the challengers and scales up the Ginsus, and then he just becomes a 1v9 machine. So he's stuck here on the tank in the beginning, and then he just ramps up, and since he challengers, he just runs really fast at the enemies. So look at that, and then he just jumps to the backline, basically one-shots them. So yeah, this comp is pretty busted, not gonna lie. So basically now it's not a lot we can do. Like, we just have to watch the fights and pray that we win. And then we just go level 8 when we can, right? There's nothing to roll for, really. We basically hit everything. So now we're just gonna hope we're strong enough. And let's see what happens, right? So this is like a 2-star Ari 2-star Aatrox, if I didn't see wrong. And he has a strong Yasuo, basically almost BIS. So this will be a nice test to see if we're stronger. So yeah, this comp is pretty busted, as you can see. So onto the carousel. Ooh, that's a challenger spat right there. So if we hit that, that's gonna be able... we can't get a challenger, but what the spat is gonna make us do is that it's basically like a tactician's crown. We can get rid of this shitter Samira unit, and then we can fit in another Juggernaut. So once we get to level 8, we can sell Samira, and then we just put in 2 Juggernaut units. So we're at 4 Juggernauts. And that's just gonna make our dog right here all so much more tanky. So that's the plan. Ooh, that's a nice Yasuo snipe. So it's kind of awkward, my build on Yasuo. I have Sunfire Warmogs. Basically, this game is gonna end before, you know, I can itemize Yasuo. Because my items I build, they will go on Kalista or Kai'Sa. Basically, no reason for me to put my tank items on like Set, because Yasuo is just stronger. He's gonna get a nice shield with the Warmogs and Bloodthirster. The Bloodthirster shield scales with HP, so he's gonna get a very nice shield. And then, you know, he procs the Sunfire on the front line, and then he jumps to the back line. So the Sunfire is just gonna spread everywhere. So actually, it's the correct play to put these items on Yasuo, even though it looks really weird. So if I had a 2-star Nasus, or if I had a real tank like Shen, of course I would have put my items on them. The, you know, Warmogs and the Sunfire. But in this case, it's actually on Yasuo. But we're not hitting a 2-star Yasuo, so that's kind of a feels bad moment. This guy's actually so strong though. Like, he has literally Rise 2, Ari 2, Belveth 2. So he's at a lot higher cap than what my comp does. So I don't know if we can beat this guy, honestly. Like, we're not weak, but this guy is really strong. We kinda spiked a lot before, but now we're kinda falling off if we're gonna compare against this guy. So I feel like it's a second place, but maybe we can win it. Oh, Warwick is popping up here. All right, let's go. Let's go. All right. Never mind then. All right, I like that. Maybe we still have a chance to win it. We're still in it. So on to the last fight right here. The Belveth is not on my Warwick, so I guess that's good. Oh, she's on my Warwick now though. So hopefully it doesn't get the one shot. It kinda did. And alright, it's doomed. By the way, thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe for more TFT content.